Wanderers, welcome to the Wandering Dutchman podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by the Gaslight in Huntingburg. There is a place in Huntingburg that sits on historic 4th Street, the west end of historic 4th Street to be exact. This place carries unbelievable pizza, sandwich, and appetizers that are the best around. This place? You're right. It's the Gaslight Pizza and Grill. John Songer and crew are turning out quality meals for a date night or the whole family. The Gaslight also hosts live music and other events on their historic stage. Take a break from cooking, get out, be social, and head to the Gaslight tonight.
The Wandering Dutchman podcast.
Where none of us are Dutch, but we all live in Holland, Indiana. Join us where we talk about what we all wonder about. This is the Wandering Dutchman podcast coming to you from damn new renovated Smokers Lounge.
The Wandering Dutchman. Yeah, yeah. The Wandering Dutchman. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Wandering Dutchman podcast, coming to you from Smokers Lounge. Today's episode is brought to you by the Gaslight. We are here on a little Sunday recording in the lounge, trying to get caught back up as in real time, a little fall break. Gentlemen, we are in the lounge this evening, all of us here together, a little bit of a new format and setting and situation for us, but I think it looks good.
Yeah. I think it turned out all right.
It's nice. It almost makes it look like we're like in a real like recording studio,
It really does.
like behind us. We just had some like fake plants or something.
That's what we need.
You know what I mean? Like a couple fake trees that put like on the corner.
Some fake. What else would we want to have?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything we got here looks good, I think.
Yeah. It is.
Especially that badass wolf clock in the.
It's always been in here.
I know, but it's just it's a new home, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always been covered up. I would be amiss if we didn't start the show with a little something else after we talk about the lounge there. But it's obviously made public news. But Courtney Drew passed away this past week. And obviously we were big supporters on the Courage for Courtney. We did some things for the benefit they had and some other stuff. But obviously we know Rusty, a big fan of the show. So, Rusty, we want to let you know from all of us here at the Wandering Dutchman, man, our hearts go out to you and the kids and the rest of Courtney's family. And our thoughts and prayers are certainly with you. I know in reading the obituary, you know, talking about her story and how, you know, it's okay. It's going to be okay. And we're here for you if you need anything. But hug your loved ones and your little ones a little tighter tonight. Mm-hmm. And certainly if you're a praying man, pray that, you know, there be some solace there, fellas, I guess.
For sure.
Kind of what I wanted to say. But
Thank you.
Obviously, you know, Rusty, we love you, man. If you need anything from us now or in the future, don't hesitate. We'll be, you know, we always say the door is a little bit newer and fancier here at Smokers Lounge.
It is.
It's the same door.
Oh shit!
I mean,
It's got a new handle.
Knob. Yeah.
New knob.
New handle.
Yeah, I tell you what, way to dress it up a little bit without doing much. But yeah, I just wanted to do that because obviously that's a big loss in our community.
Yeah.
Courtney was great. I got to know her when she was working at the sheriff's department, doing transport, and she'd always let me know how shitty my clients were. And I would say, Courtney, they're in this position for a reason. So she would give me the lowdown about, you know, who was behaving, who was misbehaving. But certainly going to miss her. And obviously, you know, cancer fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Doesn't discriminate, doesn't care who you are, where you come from. And it certainly proved that. So love you, Rusty. Anything we can do, let us know.
Hit us up.
All right.
Moving on.
Big fella, we have, what's been going on with you?
Well, nothing too much. I just, we went to the beach for fall break. We just did a little quick hitter down there in that old shithole swamp.
Yeah, beach is full of hypodermic needles
and meth and
yeah, it's terrible.
fentanyl
Don't take your kids down there. It's not a very
dog shit.
the strip clubs on every corner is distracting.
It's terrible.
It's unreal.
But yeah, so we took a trip down to that shithole island down there at St. George and tried to make the best of it and everything. But just got back late Thursday night, went to work Friday, and jumped right back into the poker run on this weekend yesterday in real time. But nothing really pressing. I'll get into some vacation talk here later in the show. But Raiders got a big win. Shout out, good job, Brado. The Raiders flat put it on the old Mount Vernon Wildcats opening round of sectional. So now
I was a little worried there at the beginning.
Yeah, I know.
It was a slow start.
Then they just decided to turn it on the Jets. So big game next week though. They'll go down and play another Wildcat, the modern day Wildcats, and get to play them at the Wrights Bowl.
Those parochial recruiting bastards.
PCBs, parochial cheating bastards.
I'll never forget, Dave, obviously this was before your time here, but I remember Southridge, this was when Brad Hanner was still coaching, and tight sectional game, might even been for a sectional championship. Modern Day beat the Raiders, and I think a quote in the Courier and Press was something along those lines from Coach Hanner. Had no feelings lost on that. So, Brother Dave, what about you? What's going on?
Got the hives again.
The hives, not the HIV. We want to make that clear.
Mm-hmm. So feeling pretty lousy. That kind of takes it out of me. Been here since Friday.
You seemed pretty chipper last night.
Well, I had plenty of beer. That helps out a lot.
Yeah. Well, with a Sunday recording and work tomorrow, there's some responsibilities that preclude that from happening. Mm-hmm. I don't think we could have recorded last night.
Not a chance. No.
No.
We were late on the scene. We had it all worked out. The three oldest went.
Was your wife there?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right.
No, she wasn't there. Three oldest were.
Really starting to get the scaries there.
Went to Brownstown. And it was just her and I had a test for my MBA class and got it knocked out. And we were going to join in on the ride and go downstairs. And she was flat out, legs extended, chair kicked back. And it was just, she needed a CPAP. So I kind of looked and I thought, yeah, we're not going to make it. So, but I showed up.
I don't really remember it much. Talking to you.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how deep you want to get in the weeds here, you just enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, had a good time.
Yeah, you're allowed to let your hair down every once in a while.
Good turnout for it yesterday.
Yeah,
it was.
40 buggies.
Brother Love put on a pretty good bash. And our boys Overboard sounded great. Mm-hmm. They were excellent. And then Connor Lovelace.
Oh, man.
That boy can flat out
God
sing.
dang it, that kid's good. Connor Lovelace. Yeah, shout out to that kid. Go give him a follow or wherever the hell you could go look him up. But my God, he's good.
Yeah. He was.
He's going to go places, hopefully.
He definitely sounded good. I got there towards the end of his set, and it sounds like he plays a pretty hearty tune, heartfelt when he sings. And, I got to give him all the credit in the world. You can tell he's, working on becoming a true professional because friend of the program, old Tuck, was beating the hell out of Derek's drums while he was playing. Didn't seem to faze him. Kept on.
He had me in his ear one or two songs, and that he just kept on keeping on.
Were you singing, or were you?
I'm trying to.
Like at the state of which I saw you in?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Connor might have lost our number.
He said he'd come on the show sometime.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
That was before that.
Oh, it was?
No,
I sang Teenage Dirtbag with him. The old Wheatus tune there.
I didn't know he had that in the repertoire.
Oh, yeah. He played No Diggity also. Yeah.
So he's a young cat.
Yeah, 19, I think, so he said.
In college?
Freshman at Belmont in Nashville. And
Oh, really?
gigging down there on the weekends.
Well, because that's when he said when he's home maybe for Christmas break. That makes sense then.
Yeah.
I didn't know how it was. Belmont's a beautiful school, beautiful campus. Plus, you're right there in Nashville.
Yeah.
So that is pretty good.
Yep.
That is good.
But, yeah, no, other than that, you guys ready?
Yeah, I didn't have anything going on.
You didn't. What do you have going on?
Nothing. I talk about it in my first topic.
Oh, you do?
No, been busy. We're 2/3 of the way done with this semester. I got one more class after this. I think, Dave, do you think Smokers Lounge could host like a fake graduation?
Sure.
Like you could call my name and then I could walk across the stage in front and then we could just have a whole like graduation ceremony.
What's that? Canon and D. No, Pomp Circumstance. What's the graduation song? What's it called?
I thought Pomp and Circumstance.
That one. What's that one called?
I thought Pomp and Circumstance was what you played at New Year's Eve.
I don't know.
Maybe not. I can't remember.
Canon and D is the wedding song.
Yeah. It's not Canon and D, I don't think. It probably is Pomp and Circumstance.
I think it is too. Graduation, I can't tell you.
Graduation song. That's actually a song, isn't it? Wasn't it like in the early 2000s?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, from Vitamin C. Pomp Circumstance is graduation walking march.
So it's not Pomp and Circumstance, it's just Pomp Circumstance.
No, it's Pomp and Circumstance.
Oh, okay. I thought you...
He did say Pomp Circumstance.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
So it is, but we're in a finance class right now, and it's, time value of money, all those cool things like
How's
that.
that work? Pretty good.
Well, yeah, I could do some calculations for you if you really need to know.
Yikes.
So, all right. Hey, we're going to get to the show, but before we do, hour one here, our first part of the show brought to you by Lights by Logan, because when this airs, it is Halloween.
And a week after, Logan's coming on to put the lights on the house.
I already got them lined up, huh? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. But here we go, Lights by Logan. Listen, we aren't big fans about getting Christmas up before Halloween or Thanksgiving, but now is the time to start planning your holiday decorations. That's where Lights by Logan comes in. Our buddy Logan Clark is the best around in getting the outside of your home ready for the jolly fella in the red suit. Logan is easy to work with, puts the plan you make into reality, and stands by the work he does. Logan, well, he books fast. That's why we're telling you now in October. Now we're back with Big Mace's first topic. I'm running the soundboard.
First time
awesome.
Casey's ever got to run the board.
Doing a great job. Except I didn't know this one. You had to push twice.
You got to turn it off.
Yeah. Big fella, what you got?
Well, my topic just strictly says I can't hang anymore. Just can't hang anymore. And yeah, there we go. But no, we were talking about that in the I know we're gonna really beat the shit out of this vacation, this show, but like the travel, I can't drive like I used to drive. And it's frustrating for me because used to I'd be able to just get in the car and, set the cruise and just go. You know what I mean? Just drive all the way through, regardless if I've had a nap or not or whatever. But last Friday when we decided to leave for the old dump, we had gotten the car packed up. Justine had worked that day, and then we got everything loaded, and it was like 11:30, and Eleanor had just gotten home from Holiday World with some of the neighborhood friends that they did like the Halloween Holiday World deal there. And, I told the warden, I said, let's just go. Let's just go. It's like midnight by this time, fuck it. Let's just go. And we got in the car and we started driving, and I was fine. I did great, about 4.5 hours till I got to Athens, Alabama, and we stopped at Buc-ee's, and I got a coffee, and I drank that coffee, and then after that coffee, about 35 more minutes down the road, and I was on my deathbed, like I couldn't go anymore.
Yeah.
And luckily, the warden had caught a couple just very short cat naps, but she was probably in the same boat I was, and less than thrilled with the plan that we have decided to go with. She would rather have just came home from work and slept for a couple hours and then left at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
But I wanted to get there, you know what I mean? Just so I could have time to shovel the dog shit off the front steps to get into our Airbnb or the house that we rented.
It was more like a trailer.
Yeah,
Single
and
wide.
so we got she ate a sandwich, and then so she had to go to the restroom. She said, "Just pull over, and I'm going to drive from here." And then she drove from there to Montgomery, and then we stopped at Dothan that morning to go to the Walmart and do all that stuff. And then anyway, I took off and I drove the rest of the way from there. But I just have noticed that there's certain times of day that I could drive better with no sleep than obviously others. You know what I mean? Like if it's in the daytime and everything like that, and you stay up, I feel like I can, because I drove all the way home, without switching. But I also slept the whole night before, you know what I mean? And we left at 10 o'clock in the morning after eating breakfast and all that jazz. But I don't know. I really noticed it the last couple times we've went on vacation and taken these big drives. And, Justine, she's noticed it obviously as well. But, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys feel that at all? No, maybe?
Not really. I don't think I'm any worse at driving than I was before as far as that, but I always fall asleep a little bit sometimes driving. It's, like after work or whatever. I don't discriminate on what time of day. I'm tired. I'll catch myself nodding off in the shoulder.
Yikes. That's fucking crazy.
You know what, though? Before the old CPAP, there would be some mornings driving to the resort where I would have to, stop at Bird's Eye.
Oh, yeah.
Just
get out, walk
get
around.
out and stretch and walk around. And then just, there'd be some mornings you come in and the head's just bouncing off the steering wheel. And it's not because we tied one on the night before, but it just, not
You're not getting
that.
restful sleep.
We, this last time going down, did a lot better because I went to bed about 6:30, slept for a few hours. It wasn't very good sleep because you're trying to go to sleep at an unorthodox time to catch that nap. But got down pretty good. But I don't know. It's such an easier drive over the night.
Oh yeah,
though down there,
guaranteed.
Because that stretch of 65 can get long, but there's a lot of traffic in Nashville, and even Birmingham's got a lot. Montgomery doesn't seem to be terrible, but it can be. Because coming back, we left about 1,
wasn't it?
Yeah, about 1:15, and it was, we got through Dothan and Troy, plenty of time. Montgomery, we got north of Montgomery, finally had to stop. But Birmingham, we were right before rush hour, and then Nashville, we were right after. But yeah, it's
we went through Nashville at would have been 9 o'clock because we got home about 11:30. So we would have went through Nashville about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and the traffic in Nashville, even at that time, on a Thursday night, was still terrible. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine living
No.
in these cities where you got to fight that all the time?
Where they say the signs, the automated big LED signs up on the roadway where it'll say exit da 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 da. Expect to take 11 minutes to get there, from that point. You know what I mean? I guess they do that for people to be able to
Call work and
say, hey, man, I'm not going to make it on time because the traffic's shit.
Now, Dave, you got an engineering brain. How did I would assume your engineering brain could apply to roadway traffic. How did somebody not think that these metropolitan areas were going to grow to where you need about a 8-lane going north, going south into these cities like that?
No idea. I imagine it's never going to grow that much at one time, and at that point in time, there's not the funding to pay for it. Then it's harder to do once it's being used.
It's insane.
Tell me how long it's been. So when we went in 23, was that when we went? 23 was the
yes.
That's last time I've been there.
Yeah, that was when you guys stopped at or stayed at Red Lobster.
Rock Lobster.
There
and that intersection at Dothan on that Ross Clark Boulevard or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
That's still under construction, and it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just a mess.
It's insane. It seems like it takes forever. That's the whole thing with like the mid-state corridor stuff. Not that we're going to get into it, but the time it'll take for that to get completed, we'll be 60 years old.
Yeah, I don't know. I just without getting in the weeds of it, but yeah, I don't want to. Yikes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by when I say that? Yikes. A little flat tonight. Sunday's got me all kind of screwy a little bit, you know? I can tell you're uncomfortable. He's really hived up.
I mean, do you need to take like your shirt off or anything? Does that make you feel better?
Look like a pin cushion. Like
so nothing makes you feel better. You just are fighting the urge to itch. Like it's constant.
Well, it's allergy medicine though, and steroids.
How do the steroids make you feel?
I don't know.
Like one crotchety old bastard's what he said earlier.
I think it's just because I'm itchy and
aggravated.
Yeah, like I don't sleep good when I got high.
What the hell's that word? Irritable.
Yeah.
Very irritable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel bad for you.
Yeah, irritable bowel sometimes.
Because this is
look at his right forearm. Let's see that forearm on your right side. Nope, inside. Yeah, that's what I've been staring at right there. That's fucking brutal.
Worse.
That's brutal, man.
that is
Looks like you've got smallpox. Do
Maybe
you?
it is.
Oh shit, we're all fucked.
well, we would have been
Thank God we're not on the Oregon Trail, or we'd be toast.
we would have been fucked last time we had this.
Yeah.
And it happens yearly.
A couple times a year.
It's
now.
wild. Yeah, I remember the last time too.
When it first started coming on, I'd get it once a month for a couple of years. It was pretty not great.
man.
And they can't figure out why.
They can't. I'm not allergic to anything apparently.
So it's just an immune response to certain stressors.
I guess.
Are you stressed?
I was a little bit more last week, Thursday and Friday, than I have been in a while. So I don't know. Maybe that's what did it or not. But
Yeah, but we've seen you run around here. You've been pretty stressed. I think it's the end of the stress that this is where your body reacts.
could be.
Because, this has turned out great. You wanted it done before Thanksgiving Eve, and you're almost there. But I think this has been a big stressor for you.
That's probably true.
And now that you've got it pretty much under control, you got some work to do in the bathroom yet, but the heavy lifting for the most part is done. That I think this is your body finally like, Dave, we've reached its breaking point.
Mm-hmm.
Might be.
I'm not a doctor, but
jurisprudence.
Yeah, I don't know, but you can't hang it.
I just can't drive for long periods of time anymore, and it kind of makes me feel like a puss, kind of like an old hag. You know,
Well,
what
I
mean?
thought-
Like, next thing you know, we're not going to be able to drive in one shot. We're going to have to stop somewhere in a.
What do you
fucking
think
hotel-
about that?
hotel? What do you mean?
To drive a handful of hours and then stop in a hotel and then still have.
Yeah, if you were going somewhere really deep into Florida, or somewhere where you had to drive 20 hours, yeah, I could see that, definitely.
We would stop on the trip to Alabama. We'd drive 7 of the 9 hours and then stop and then get a hotel. And then that we had all the next day to get breakfast and go get all your groceries done and everything before. And sit down and eat lunch somewhere and wait for them to unlock the door for you.
Well, that was kind of the thinking of this, and I just took a play out of Brother Noblet's book, because that's what they always do. They leave at midnight. That gets them there about 12 or 1, 11, however long they drive. And then they go to the Blue Parrot for lunch and have a few drinks and then wait for their house to get open. And that's we kind of thought, well, that just sounds kind of nice. Let's try to do that. Well, we did, and ended up getting our house was ready early anyway.
I told Janelle, a lot of those with a 10 a.m. checkout, they can flip those pretty quick.
And on a Friday turn, when we got, since it was a Friday, now if it was an actual Sunday or a Saturday turn, you wouldn't have been able to get in on that. Probably not, but since it was a Friday, that would just.
Well, no, it would have been a Saturday.
Huh?
Somebody could have been in there Saturday morning and then.
We checked in on Saturday. You're right. So it was a Saturday turn. So, yeah, somebody could have left Saturday morning. Yeah, you're right. But I don't know if they did or not because the house was pretty fresh. Like it didn't have no other people stank in there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I really thought when you put the topic up about not being able to hang anymore, I thought it had to do with other things.
Oh, yeah, last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was bad.
I mean, some would say you hung a little too hard.
Yeah. It was a bad deal there. I think that probably might be. It's a bold statement to make, but that might be one in the top 10 of all time.
What would be your top 5? Like, question for the room. Top 5, like, do you have a top 5? Top 3?
See, I don't remember. I mean, yeah, I do, but there was a lot of other mind-altering substances involved in those events. But like when I got my nose broke, that was definitely top 5.
Like party moments?
No, it was terrible. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about levels of inebriation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was getting.
So
at.
one night you got your nose broke.
Yeah, from falling. But I mean, I got choked out. You know what I mean? I was in a fight and got choked out. And then, yeah, fucking broke my nose. And,
Oh, shit.
yeah, but then, yeah. You know, it's not really dirty laundry time on the Wandering Dutchman time. So I'll just, yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes things just don't go how you plan and your performance is not the best. You know, you can't be, you know, Freddie Mercury every day. You know what I mean? One of the best live performances ever. You know what I mean? It can't be that all the time. Not every day is prom day, Casey.
Brother Dave, you were thinking down there. Did you have any in the top?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them in the top. I don't know.
Like most memorable where you're sitting here like, yeah, that time or this time or that time.
I don't know. Most of college was that way. Yeah, there's lots.
I tried to steal a tray from a tray of silverware from Denny's one time. It was completely not. Didn't recollect any of that.
Do you think those places, like old boy that we've gone down and seen at Denny's a couple times, do you think they like sign up for that kind of excitement, or do you think there's a point where you're just like, this is brutal?
I really would venture to say that probably doesn't happen as much anymore as it used to.
I think there's a lot less tolerance for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that kids go out and get super bomb drunk and then go to Denny's anymore.
What a shame.
I know. I mean, it's as long as they have a sober
we have a
drink. Yes.
kitchen out here, though.
Yeah.
We're going to be making.
So the stove is going to go.
So the freezer will go in the house garage.
Okay.
The workbench obviously goes away when the counters and cabinets all get purchased. So the sink will be under the
window.
The window, the glizzy roller, and the coffee maker are going to be on a shelf next to the wall there in the corner. The stove will be somewhere kind of by the electrical panel, and then we'll finish it out with countertop and cabinets at the end and cabinets up top there.
So have you done this for when Jenna Michelle just doesn't want to see your face?
Or I get...
No, or I'd put a shower in there if that was the case. But I think I found that most of the trouble with like unplanned gatherings here is whenever there's folks that need to use the bathroom. Like, and Jenna doesn't like people in the house if she hasn't cleaned, so she feels like if somebody may have to go into the bathroom.
Isn't that amazing? Is that a woman thing?
It's 100% a woman thing.
Because like it wouldn't bother me for somebody to walk into our house, but I could see where Janelle would be like, are the toilets clean?
You ever rage clean? Like,
I don't know.
Janelle's never rage cleaned?
No.
That's good. Because Justine rage cleans all the time. Or panic cleans. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, Dave and Jenna are on their way over. Drink a few beers in the garage. Or, hey, Josh and Maria are coming down the road. Casey's coming over. What? Now? I'm like, yeah. Kids! You know what I mean? And it's like fucking sweeping and brooms and dishes and laundry and like, oh my God. I mean, if he's got to take a shit, he can shit, you know. He's not going to, we're not going to make him wear blinders when he comes in. I mean, he lives in his house too. I get it, though. I do get it 100%. I'm not trying to alienate my wife because I'm sure your wife and my wife are not the only two women in the world that want their house to be respectable when people come in to take a piss. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get it. Like, I understand it. But
sometimes the timing of it, though, is incredibly inconvenient. Like, hey, you go out in the garage and entertain these guests. I'll be back out there in about 45 minutes after I get everything cleaned.
have you ever thought of maybe this is just a strategy, though, to get your house clean?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like, make up hey.
Or like Maria will text on a separate thread, hey, or, Jen, hey, we're going to come over in like 20 minutes. So I'm going to tell Dave that I want to go, or Josh that I want to go. And then they'll tell Zach, and then he'll tell you, and then you just freak out and get everybody to help clean real quick. It's like a ploy, you think?
Women have just this separate network that we have no clue about.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
I mean,
it's fact.
It's just legitimately. I mean, do you think they complain about us like we complain about them?
Yes.
Probably.
I know mine does.
Well, some would say you maybe deserve some of that, big fella.
My wife is a fucking saint.
Here was the thought I had. It was like when I want to do something, like Saturday, like I wanted to do that because I catch a lot of shit because I say I need to be invited, and then I was invited, and then we don't go. But like if it was something that was like important to her to go,
Oh, yeah.
we would have gone. Like we would have, you would have been smile on your face. We're going. But then when it's something like, hey, like this would be good, and it was perfect. It would have just been us two. My brother was in town with Amy, and they could have taken care of Reese for a little while. Like it was perfect for it just to be us. And I come down from that test and just, I was like, okay, well, I might as well go back upstairs and work on some stuff because it ain't gonna work out. But
Yeah.
I don't know. So here's, and this, because we just got back from fall break, and that's when we go. But why, when you go on vacation, do you need a vacation from the vacation? Like, it is insane. Like, it started for us like 2 weeks out of like, there was a point a couple weeks ago where Janelle's like, I haven't even started packing for the kids. And I was like, this is probably women that listen to this show will be like, yeah, you men don't have a fucking clue because you don't do any of that for your kids. And ours are obviously younger. Mm-hmm. But it was like 2 weeks out. Janelle's like, I haven't even started packing for them. I was like, yeah, we don't leave for 2 weeks. But there's like this buildup of like stress. And then you got stress getting there. And then like a beach vacation, because my kids think that all this stuff just magically appears on the beach for them to be able to, the coolers to get a little drink out because they're thirsty, or some snacks, or, the beach toys, or all this other stuff. And then they just think it magically just all gets back to the house, and it's me doing all that stuff. And then you got the stress of coming back, and then you got the stress of getting back and then unpacking everything, and everybody's tired, and it takes you days to recover. And then you're like, why do we even go? Like honestly, like I get it. You got to make memories and you got to do those things because your kids won't understand and appreciate it, but it's definitely like a parent thing. I feel like you need a vacation from a vacation.
We hadn't been on the road. I bet we didn't even make it to the end of the fucking driveway. And they were already bitching about, like, where's my phone charger? And Eleanor's like, Dad, what's the password to your hotspot? Like, and Justine and I looked at each other and we're like, oh, we've got 12 hours of this shit. But I will say, on a serious note, as far as like when they get stir crazy after you've been in the car for 10 hours or so, obviously there's not a person in the world that's under the age of 12 that's going to not bitch a little bit about, I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. Do I have to wear my seatbelt across my neck? Like, like all these things. And we stopped at Walmart finally in Dothan and bought wireless headphones for $15 a piece. I bought 3 of them. And I told her we should have stopped in fucking Bowling Green and bought $15 headphones because it was gold after that.
Yeah.
Because they didn't speak. They all had their phone charger. I'm surprised my alternator didn't blow up. in the car because all the chargers.
Clark Griswold
Yeah.
at Christmas time.
Chargers and shit going off of that thing and but yeah, so like they did really well in the car this time. Minus, just the one or two spats here and there, but when we booked our house, I told you that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the Thursday before we left.
I always knew you were spontaneous.
Is when we took care of that, but I don't really have anywhere to put that anymore. But
Well, your pocket would have been a fine place.
But we didn't really. That's what I told Justine. I said this is crazy that we did not pack hardly any shit this time. Like I didn't even have to use my Reese hitch extender for the cooler.
Yeah.
Like I just put my Yeti 65 in the back of the car. We only took one lawn chair, which we ended up buying another one while we were there. Fucking nice chair too. And then each kid has their own suitcases, like the hard shelled ones that we fly with.
Yeah.
That's all we had. That's all they got. I took a duffel bag and we had a snack bag. Justine had her suitcase, and I had. It just didn't seem like there was that much stuff this time. What are you doing? I was talking about
You were like here, and I know it was.
I was going to swat the fly off there, but
Which-
yeah, we took a laundry basket for all of our like non-perishables, like our dry good foods and stuff, and it just that doubled as the laundry basket for doing laundry when we got there.
Yeah.
So it worked. It was a good time.
Yeah. It's insane how much stress goes into traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, I've never done. Dave, you just got back, not just got back, but just kind of like a adults only, little soiree. It's got to be a lot less stress, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And Janelle and I we haven't had that opportunity to just be us to travel.
I think our Arizona trip was way more stressful than this impromptu beach vacation because you got to worry about flights. You got to worry about how much your bags weigh. You got to worry about all the wedding shit that you got to haul down there. Then you got to land on time. Then you got to go pick up your rental car. Then you got to drive halfway across the state of Arizona to see the Grand Canyon. And then, just wham, bam, here, there, and yonder, But, like, I think some people enjoy vacationing like that. Like, I know people that love that where they'll never lay their head down in the same spot twice on a whole week.
that's wild.
They just kind of Griswold around, you know what I mean? And for me, I think that's the biggest coin or the biggest, part of the place that we go that I like so much is that we literally just go there and sit. You know what I mean? Granted going crab hunting and,
yeah, doing that stuff.
going out to eat once or twice, but like just being able to go down there and unplug and sit, is awesome.
Yeah, we packed entirely way too much, and we said we weren't going to because it's like they have a washer and dryer there. Like you could almost take 2 changes of clothes, and then of course the dogs came with us, but people think we're crazy for it, but we made it. But Monty Dog he had a night in the hospital before we left, having some liver issues. Not that he drinks or anything, but he just had some liver issues. And old Murph, he looked, his little sad puppy eyes when Monty didn't come home with Janelle.
Well, they're not little, but
Well, no, he's got some big eyes for that head, but
Nice fucking fish.
big fucking eyes, but nice fucking fish.
But he so it was. We got started. We left. It was about 1:00 when we finally were ready to pull out and go, and we got just south of Owensboro, Morton's Gap area, and Zoe poked her little head out. I gotta pee. And I was like, we're an hour in, and we got to stop and pee. I'm going to blow a gasket if it's how this is going to be. Of course, we get out, everybody pees, get back in, and we made a good run after that. But, I thought we were in trouble. But I don't know. You just feel like you need a vacation. And some come back on Saturday, but Janelle's a big proponent for coming back on Friday, and I think I appreciate it so much more. Because Saturday's that nice recovery day. Sunday, you start feeling a little bit better. And then, like, we got the kids in bed tonight about 7:30, 7:45, and it was, like, ball game on. Like, it was, like, you guys need to sleep. Like, you guys need to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Get some rest. But, good news is when this, everybody will be screwed up because time changes on Sunday when this comes out. So that's always something great to look forward to. Brother Dave, you ready for a quick pause for the cause?
Sure.
All right. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause, and we'll be back. I know we don't want to talk about winter weather coming, but it's inevitable. Good news is Dubois County Tire and Supply is ready to help you today. Right now, they have amazing Firestone and Bridgestone tire rebates going on through October. You want to know even better news? That's right. Dubois County Tire and Supply also has Michelin rebates all the way through December 9th of this year. Be sure to check those tires before the winter weather gets here. And one more thing. Dubois County Tire and Supply is just more than tires. They can also check coolants for freeze protection for this upcoming winter. All right, and we're back. Here for Brother Dave. Big thank you to Dubois County Tire and Supply, which it's amazing. Every time we put them on the show, I seem to have to buy tires. I had to get 2 for the front of the White Fox, which is the Nissan. And we had a belt in one of the tires kind of slip and roll loose. And that baby, you had to drive. Well, it wasn't that. It had just moved a little bit through the tire out of balance. So it wanted to pull to the right. So you literally had to almost have the steering wheel at about a 15-degree angle to we finally got it fixed, though. So
He was dog tracking.
all part of it. Brother Dave, go ahead, though.
Well, I'd say the shop's 85% done. So that's been a long 6 weeks.
Yes, it has. I feel like we've all...
Has it been 6
part of
weeks?
it.
Since we dug out the damn lean-to, it has.
It's been 6 weeks when me and the boys stopped by and poured concrete.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know if I had that on my calendar or not, but it's been pretty close to that. I think.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah. Get the bathroom done will be good. Got to build barn doors for the lean-to yet. Got to cut a hole in the wall so this door actually goes somewhere.
Oh, we haven't cut that yet.
Not the sheet metal.
Now there's no. Oh, so it's because obviously if you got the door framed in, you
It's all framed in. The toolbox is on the other side of the wall. The lean-to's a shit show.
Now you got to make sure there's a step there,
Yeah.
because that could be.
Pretty big.
Now, as the unofficial attorney for the Wandering Dutchman LLC, that rents this space known as Smoker Lounge LLC, because we protect everything here. You don't want anybody going out that door and there not being a step.
Yeah,
Right.
gotta have steps.
We may put a watch step
Yeah, watch.
below sign there.
Not responsible for accidents, too.
Yeah, well, that's going out up front too, so it'll be okay.
But I'll be able to have the, fake firewood right outside the door there.
That'd be
handy.
So we can just open the door and
Load her up.
grab it.
I tell you what, this time of year, like we got back, and that chill in the air.
Oh, my
and
God.
then the fire just.
Wow.
I get that itch every. See, that's not fair because Dave's actually got the itch over there.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Wrong choice of words. I get.
Read the room, Dick.
I know. I get. I over there scratching.
You
his
just
neck.
said the word itch.
And he went after it. Damn it. But I get so envious of those that have fireplaces or CGI fireplaces, because there's nothing more relaxing.
No.
Like we just got back from that hellhole swamp, and it sounds nice when the sewer water runs out and runs back in, because it saves some hair for the rest of us.
Buddy, sorry.
But watching a fireplace and having a cocktail or cold beer with, some tunes on or a game on, there is nothing better than that right there.
Can't wait. The CGI stovepipe comes Thursday. So, because we couldn't use the CGI fireplace now if we wanted to.
Well, we could, but it would be a smoke lodge real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a situation. We were down eating at a place in that swamp, and somebody must have turned the exhaust fans off.
Oh, you remember you
Because
saying that?
Dave, you would have thought we were at a Cheech and Chong concert. Because all of a sudden, like the grill smoke was just in the room, like filled up a dining room area, kind of like this. And
The waitresses were crawling with the trays of food,
Yeah.
like staying underneath the smoke level.
I wanted to say, like, hey, maybe we crack a door and let some of this out. So, like, we all get back in the car, and I think it was one of the little ones goes, why do we all smell like like whatever it was? Like, basically
We
that
all
grease
smell like
smell.
cheeseburgers.
Yeah, it's like, well, buddy, we just walked out of that. So
It was 83 degrees when we left that day.
oh, we had a great day that day.
Yeah.
On the windshield on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. And then when we got home that night, my car said 39. And while we were gone, friends of the program, Mr. Austin and Todd Hayes from Hayes Heating, Air, and Repair,
Yeah?
finally got our...
Well, when you say finally like that, it sounds bad.
They wanted to wait to hook the furnace up until it was conducive for furnace using.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to hook the furnace up and troubleshoot it and set it and all that shit when it's 800 degrees outside.
Yep.
So they came. He had messaged and said, "Hey, we're going to come in on Thursday and get that all fixed up and squared away and tuned in for you." And I said, "That's great. We won't even be home." And thankfully, they set the thermostat at 68 and left it on. So when we got home, we were all like, freezing our asses off because I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt. It was 80 degrees out.
When we stopped north of Montgomery and got out, and you could feel that cool air, I was like, "Yeah, we're not in the Panhandle anymore."
No. So then luckily we it was nice. Yeah.
So, Brother Dave, explain kind of the project here. As we say, you're excited that 85% of it's done. Just kind of give a laydown of what we have.
Yeah. Wood. Lots of wood paneling. Or
Yeah,
I
but
guess
it's not paneling; it's board.
Yeah, it's board. It's board. 4/4 rough cut poplar.
4 cords of it. Is that what you're saying?
4/4. It's 1 inch thick.
Oh, 4/4. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and 6-inch insulation in that behind there.
Pretty stout.
Oh, yeah.
Really.
Well, and actually, for not much going on, no CGI fireplace or anything, it's quite comfortable in here.
Yeah, I've been got a little itty bitty dorm-sized space heater.
That's a good sign for you.
Yeah.
That's
We're
got to
gonna-
make you feel better.
We're gonna
have the doors cracked. We're going to look like a sweat lodge in here when that CGI
You're gonna be
fireplace gets
able
fired
to
up.
fucking smoke meat in this son of a bitch. Just for the smallest little
There'll be
fire.
hams over there in the corner come Christmas time.
My God, have you guys watched the Dutchmen lately? They've all seemed to lost like 20, 30 pounds apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you not seen them sweat every
Yeah.
time they get together?
Dave looks like he's getting ready to have a heart attack. The lean-to turned into kind of a nicer lean-to area.
Yeah, it's workshop.
More of the workshop now, utilizing that space a little bit better. Really underutilized for Smoker's Lounge.
Yeah.
And then you come into the lounge itself, which is really no longer necessarily a garage.
Yeah, it's not a shop anymore.
It's not a shop anymore.
a lounge.
But kind of rearrange the furniture, and that's kind of where we're at. To my left over here is where the new bathroom is going to be, which was a big part of the project.
Yeah.
And then, that way you've got the glizzy roller, coffee pot, your stoves going in. Of course, the fridge is moved right here. And actually, the fridge is probably more handy for beverages when we need them on some of them long podcasting nights. But really, the decor matches pretty well. It's kind of got a little bit of a Roadhouse feel.
Roadhouse, I like it. Yeah.
Is that what you were going for, or you didn't even think about that till?
I think that matches.
But I think that's where we're at with it. Obviously, underneath this great table, that was probably the Smoker Lounge renovations has been multi-phase, and I think phase 1 was getting your pool table and this big table, your hanging out table, and then phase 2 kind of the lean-to aspect of it, and then phase 3 is the actual bathroom body of it,
shitter and kitchen. Yeah.
But
Pretty excited to have a urinal out here.
Now, is it going to be a urinal or is it going to be like a keg?
It's gonna be a urinal.
Those keg urinals freak me out a little bit.
Yeah, I don't got much to be shaving off down there or anything if I catch a snaggy edge or something.
Yeah, that's what always worries me about them. You walk in there pickled, and you might walk out.
They freaking bevel the edges down. They don't. It's not.
I don't know.
I've
I've seen some
with a bunch of razor blades around your cock.
I've seen some of those where it's not been the case, but
Gonna get a new TV on Black Friday.
How big you going?
75, I think.
Oh, hell yeah.
What's this one?
55.
Oh, okay.
So what are you going to do with that one?
It'll go in the bedroom. The one in the bedroom
Oh,
I got in 2007.
How big is that one?
Like a 30-inch or something.
Oh, yeah.
My living room TV is first thing I bought out of college other than the house.
Give your wife 25 more inches of TV, big fella.
That'll work.
She'll love it. You can watch game tape up there. You know, your cameras, you can get instant feedback.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
I
Now,
don't really do much TV bedroom watching. Bedroom
I do.
TV watching.
I do.
we used to not. And then when we added, because we don't, we live in a space about the size of Smoker's Lounge. So when children started coming, it was not conducive to watch TV out in that open public area.
My camper might be just a little bit bigger than your camper, but I got that big living room on mine. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't have that. Yeah.
Thanks for rubbing it in.
You're welcome.
That's what it's all about. But now, will the 75 fit perfectly between the deer antlers where it'll be centered?
That's the other thing about this wall. I've got plenty of places to put nails. You can hang stuff anywhere now. It's
wood.
1 inch thick.
Yeah. And you added some outlets because I see some outlets, or they were elevated.
Yeah, all those are new. That one was the only one that was there, I think. Yeah, maybe that one. There's some on the bottom. All these this outlet here is new. The one behind the fridge is new. Got 2 or 3 run in the bathroom in there. I got to run 2 more. I didn't know we were going to do a whole ass oven. I thought I was just going to do like an inset gas stove. But Jenna wants like an oven.
Which I told him. Why in
I
the hell?
just wanted the cabinets.
Why?
For all the stuff, bro.
You don't have to have all the stuff, bro.
But I want all the stuff. I want pots and pans. We're going to have soup going over there. We're going to.
Ooh, soup season.
We're in it too. Justine made a big ass batch of fucking potato soup before I left when I was at work today. And the whole house just smelled like heaven when I got home.
I fried some Merkley and Sons bacon
Yeah, boy.
in there.
We took a bunch of that trash with us down there to that dump.
We did too.
Yeah.
Dave, I like it, like what you've done with it. Now, the big catalyst for this project is kind of a special event coming up. Mm-hmm. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, so this will be the 3rd year, I guess. We tend to do our recording to Thanksgiving Eve and then go to the Legion. Apparently, I've been known to party too hardy for the old Legion on Wednesday night.
Somebody asked me, they go, did Smoker really get kicked out of the Legion for taking his shirt off? And I was like, no, where did you get that? They're like, I don't know. I just heard it from somebody that he got kicked out of the Legion for taking his shirt off. And I was like, no, they had no shirt signs put in there soon after. But as far as I know, he was not escorted out.
No shoes, no shirt, no service. Bullshit.
Unless you go to the Dollar General in Huntingburg. But
Yeah.
which our Dollar General's
Coming right along.
A little
corner.
disappointed.
yeah.
I know. It's just a normal yellow sign.
Yep,
And
it's
those
not the green one.
And those market signs are green.
Well, that's what I told Janelle. I was like, man, that sucks. And she goes, what? And I was like, that Dollar General is not a Market Fresh or Market Dollar
Yeah.
General. She goes, well, how do you know? And I said, every one that I've seen is green signs.
Yeah.
She must have not believed me because she pulled out the supercomputer in her pocket and was like, oh, yeah, you're right. And I was like, yeah, I know. But so go ahead, Dave.
So we're gonna do it here. We're just gonna have folks over. I believe old Curtis Crow's gonna come grace the mics with us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe bring his bandmate,
Pick and device if there's is available. Yeah.
and we'll just have everybody out here. So in a bathroom. Now it might be chilly enough. I don't know if we'll be able to do like a driveway party. Might be a pretty exclusive guest list.
Well, I'm going to throw this out there. I think the boys from Overboard are planning on playing too. So we
Nice. I missed that.
Yeah, we invited them together.
I don't know how you missed that because I was talking to them at the end and
We invited them together when we brought them here to show.
because I think
Yeah.
there was some we're going to have to work out the financials into that deal. But we'll get that figured out, but did you shit your pants?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I caught a whiff of it. It's terrible.
Sorry.
Well, you keep leaning, and everybody in America knows what you're doing right now.
And like 3 people in Canada.
Stinks. It stinks.
And that one person that watches it in Russia. We don't know who he is or she. We don't want to discriminate. But so it's going to be a Thanksgiving Eve with the Dutchmen. We will do a episode, which is always fun. Unless, Big Fella decides to get into the JFK assassination files. And
No.
Brado obviously was more read into it than what you were. But, it'll be a blast. We're going to figure it out.
We can probably put tents up outside the garage door and then just keep the CGI fireplace rolling. And I bet it'll be okay.
Yeah, you're going to have enough heat and bodies in here. But, we're going to have to figure that out.
Coming up. It's coming up. November will be here.
A month away. Month away it is. But the shop looks great, Dave. You've done a great job.
Appreciate that.
Your wife's probably not going to want to see the final bill, but...
Actually, she's been adding to the bill, so it's making me look better.
Oh, so that works out pretty well then for you. That works out pretty well for you 100% when she's on board.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, and you did some backyard work too.
Yep, grass is coming in. A little bit of rain tonight going to help.
Yep. Perfect time.
Yep, everything back there is reshaped, redone by our friends over there at Love Excavating. Taking care of us.
So now you can really catch steam when you roll down the hill drunk.
Wow.
We'll move the meth kettle out there. I think here and there's been spoon sightings in the Persimmons.
That'd be good.
Oh.
So we might, if we got a good sled snow done one day, we'll fire up the meth kettle and let all the little hood rat neighborhood kids
come sled
back there, and we'll make hot cocoa on the fire.
Now here, just a liability disclosure. If your child does decide to sled here at Smokers Lounge, Smoker Hill, they're doing that on their own free will. That sledding does have certain risk and liabilities towards it. Your child by participating waives all those and holds harmless. Smokers Lounge LLC, The Wandering Dutchman LLC, and David Allen Smoker plus Jen and Michelle Smoker as homeowners.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Need to get that typed up.
Assumption of risk. That's what it is. Yeah. So, but yeah, you've always said, you kind of joked that, you live high on the hill here at Smokers Hill, but you're really starting to turn it into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, it's been some money, but it's not, for what I'm getting, I feel like it's been doing it on the cheap.
Well,
as much as a fella can.
Here's the way I figure it. You've put a lot of sweat equity into it.
Lots of folks.
And my father, old Papa Frank, is a firm believer that why pay some other asshole a bunch of money to do shoddy work when you could just do shoddy work yourself.
That's yep.
And I am a firm believer of that.
Old bent nail construction.
Yeah, we do a hell of a job. Bang up job. So looks good, Brother Dave.
Appreciate it.
We look forward to the bathroom coming in. Are you going to hire like a housekeeper to clean out here too? Because with the bathroom, you're going to have some assholes that cannot hit the spot.
I think as long as the kids don't start hanging out in here unsupervised, it should probably.
May have to start locking the doors of Smokers Lounge.
I lock them anyway every time. Nobody be able to get in here without the secret code.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right, fellas. It is now time for Brado's 3 Big Things, brought to you by Merkley and Sons. Wasn't long ago, our buddy Greenie of Merkley and Sons asked why we didn't do an ad for their delicious meat sticks. Well, here it is. We talk a lot about what Merkley's has, and one of the best they got for the whole family is their delicious meat sticks. Whether you are feeling spicy and want jalapeno, or just the OG original, their flavors are delicious. Throw those meat sticks in a cooler before a campfire, or take them hunting with you. Merkley snack sticks are the best. Now, there you go, Greenie. See you over at Merkley and Sons, the ultimate destination for meat enthusiasts. All right, here we go from Brado. His email this week, a little late this week. Schedule got all messed up with fall break. I know, but here you go. Sectional week for the Raiders, which we already talked about. The Raiders winners of 5 in a row now. Hope to see the Dutchmen out there. You were probably there, right, Brother Dave? Brother Mace, were you?
Nope. Listen to it.
I did. I listened to our buddy.
Drop my kids and.
Yep. A little chilly out there. It's good football weather.
Hell yeah.
Great football weather. I love, appearing and showing up for games and doing that stuff. But when you can listen to our buddy Curdy G on the call.
I wish I could listen to him at the game, but there's like a delay and I can't handle
it. Big one.
Yeah, that would be.
Ever since they went digital.
That would be tough. But he just.
What about just walking up there and seeing if I could just sit in there with him?
I'm sure he'd be okay with that.
100%, as long as you be quiet.
Well, I mean, he can do that. Be a problem with
Me.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially if I got the hives on.
Yeah,
I don't got much to say.
yeah. Does the cold air make it feel better? Does the heat make it feel better?
Heat makes it worse. So I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. Like I'm wearing PJ pants out here in America. It's ridiculous, but
He's got
like
his
my
Walmart
belt.
his Walmart uniform on.
Yeah.
like where I wear a belt and everything, and then like slacks or whatever, and shirt tucked in. Like the hives are worse, like around my waistband or whatever. Anyway, but wearing
'Cause
a
of the
belt all
sweat,
day,
yeah.
it's gonna be like it.
So you're just gonna take your pants off at the office and close your door?
No, we got an open door policy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Interesting.
I mean, if I'm on a call or something, I can close the door or whatever. But
Take your pants off. It's all about
I don't think I can do it.
sit there in your underwear.
Talking to that old broad from Ireland. Hey, cheeky cunt. I got my pants off today 'cause I'm all hived up.
I went in Thursday and I got all panicky because I had to take my damn shirt off when I got in my office. Somehow I put that son of a bitch on inside out and got all the way to work and didn't notice. So I was walking in like, and had my backpack up here. But, I can't tuck my pants in without undoing my britches. Like,
Tuck your shirt in. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I meant. So here I am trying to change my shirt and got the door shut and I'm undoing my britches. I'm like, somebody's going to come fucking walking in here and think I'm in here,
Well,
polishing
surely
the old
somebody.
one-eyed trouser snake or something.
Now, surely somebody would knock before walking in.
Polishing the old one-eye trouser snake. Doing the old 5-knuckle shuffle at the piss pump. Good God.
Oh shoot! Here we go. The battle of the PB&J sandwiches. Smucker, part of Smoke's long lost relatives, is suing Trader Joe's, alleging the grocery chain's new frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are too similar to Smucker's Uncrustables. Where do the Dutchmen stand on the PB&J snack Uncrustables, yay or nay? And just in general, a good old PB&J sandwich, I feel like it is underrated from our buddy Brado.
We were literally just having this conversation sitting on the beach the other day about the one guy was a huge PB&J guy. Eats them all the time.
I love PB&J.
I can count on both hands how many I've probably had in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah. Hate them. No way.
God,
Why?
I don't know.
Out of everything that you'll shove down your gullet, you won't eat PB&Js?
No, I'm not going to go out of my way to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The only way that I would ever have eaten it Uncrustable is if it was frozen harder than a brick, and then I would just then it would kind of like double as like a ice cream snack or something. Or like if the kids wouldn't finish it all, then I would eat it.
I like Uncrustables. I don't know how the bread stays soft, like when it thaws back out, but I'll eat them frozen too.
Yeah.
I love PB&Js. And then
don't.
peanut butter jelly tortillas.
Yeah, no way.
Like sometimes that's good. Just
That
like
I don't know. I'd have to workshop
Now, where
that.
you at?
or peanut butter jelly and then like some marshmallow cream on there. Then a banana.
How are
Oh,
you not
yeah.
diabetic? Where
haven't
do you
done that in ages.
where do you stand on like is it a grape jelly or a strawberry or where?
Ooh, I love strawberry, but typically we got grape.
So going back to the Uncrustables real quick, when we went down to that swamp a couple years ago, we bought a big box at Sam's, and I ate the shit out of them.
hell
And then you realize they're like 300 calories
Yeah.
a pop. But I love PB&Js. Grew up on PB&Js. But
I'm gonna have one when I get in.
Max used to take them to like when the kids got into a phase where they wanted to take their own lunch all the time,
yeah.
and he would make a PB&J every day.
Now you're asking about. So I like the Uncrustables, but there's a new one that I've discovered that are called like Pobos, which are like oat, and then they have kind of I don't know. You gotta look them up. Pobos.
I bet you could deep fry an Uncrustable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can
deep fry anything.
deep fried PB&Js. Yeah,
You can deep fry anything if you want.
deep fried dog shit, and it probably tastes good.
I don't know about that.
Andes.
So you were talking about grape or strawberry. You gotta go strawberry for sure. But also, where are you at? Crunchy or creamy, Brother Dave?
Creamy most of the time. I like crunchy, and I used to prefer it, but because I didn't have it as much. But I think I'd rather have creamy.
I like.
And I'm a Jif guy. Jif or nothing.
Yeah, same boat there. I don't dip my toes in other waters. Don't bring your Peter Pan shit
Yeah.
or whatever else
Skippy.
is out there. Yeah, don't want no Skippy. Jif or nothing. I'll put peanut butter because I'm a crunchy guy. I'll put peanut butter on my pancakes.
Terrible peanut butter. Sam's
Oh, really?
Okay.
And I just want just peanut butter. I don't need all that. I think somebody had it where you could have like the jelly and the peanut butter mix. Like
Oh yeah, goobers.
That's it. That's silly.
There's a guy. Well, I think we've talked about this before, but there's a guy that I work with that eats Peter Pan honey flavored peanut butter.
Now I've done peanut butter with honey, and it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but like it's just like a flavored peanut butter, and he'll eat that plain with a spoon.
I eat
Yeah.
Jif with it. Oh, I've slowed down. That's with some of the weight loss, but because I can eat a tub of peanut butter.
Well,
short order.
he'll do the same thing with that goober shit. Like he'll just sit there with a spoon and eat it.
That's wild.
It's fucking gross.
That's wild. But yeah, we're all in on PB&Js. Well, except Big Fella here, and Crustables are excellent as well. World Series matchup is set, which by the time you hear this, it may be over, but it just...
Who's playing?
The Toronto Blue Jays are headed to their first MLB World Series since 1993 after a dramatic 4-3 win over the Seattle Mariners on Monday. That's a great series. They'll now take on the defending champion Los Angeles Dodgers. This one is for you, Casey, our resident baseball expert on the Dutchmen. Break it down for us who you got. The Blue Jays are obviously the underdog on this. The Dodgers are like the Yankees of the 90s and the 2000s. Huge salary. Baseball is a sport that has no salary
not
cap.
a guy on the Dodgers.
Yeah, and he had a huge performance, I think, in the Brewers, the NLCS, where he pitched like 6 scoreless, and then he was like 3 for 4 with 3 home runs. But Shohei is unbelievable. But yeah, I think series right now, I think the Blue Jays took the first one. Dodgers won last night. I don't know if they play tonight or if they're off tonight. I don't know. I forget the breakdown. I think it's 2-3-2. So that means they're heading to Los Angeles because the Blue Jays have home field advantage. But the Dodgers stole one at home. So it's going to be a great series, hopefully. The Dodgers, I'm kind of like, I love Clayton Kershaw. He's had a great career, one team guy. But the Dodgers just spend so much money that, I mean, like Shohei's contract, like baseball is the only professional sport that doesn't have a salary cap. And it shows because you got some clubs that spend a ton of money, and then you've got like the Pittsburgh Pirates that don't spend anything, and they've got the best arm in baseball. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
Paul Skeens.
Yep. It's like a plague. 6-7. Did I say that right?
No.
6-7.
6-7.
6-7. If you've heard this shouted in a school hallway or seen it spammed in a group chat, you're not alone. Gen Alpha's latest viral catchphrase is baffling adults and delighting kids across the country. From Brado, I seriously don't get it. Have any of the Dutchman's children taken to this phenomenon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I even heard Zoe say it the other day, and I said, "You say that again, slap the tape. Like we'll get the red dial soap out to put in your mouth. Like this is just not going to work."
It's stupid. My kids don't say it a lot, but anytime that somebody will say 6 or 7 or like Eleanor is the one that catches it the most because like my phone would sit up on the dash with the navigation on it, on her way home, and it would 67 miles left. You know what I mean? Shit like that, but my kids really don't talk like other kids talk with the whole like skibbity alpha toilet rizzly diddly, whatever you call it, skidoo. They don't talk in that dinky dink. Yeah, they don't really talk like in that jargon. They do say bro a lot or like bruh, but it's starting to fade away. They don't do it as much as they used to, but yeah, the whole 6-7 thing or the 41, like that stupid shit. Like they don't.
41's the new one, I think.
Yeah, and yeah.
Here's what I'll take out of this. If this is what Gen Alpha does, we are in a hell of a, I don't know how we'll ever handle serious issues with kids.
You know what Navi said? You know what Navi said what our equivalent to 6-7 was?
What's that?
The suck it.
Oh, the DX.
The DX guys, the wrestlers, suck it. We always
Get walking down a hallway. Just, he wouldn't even say it. You just let it fly.
That was it.
Zoe came home and she was like 6, 7. And I was like, you're too young for this. Like, not going to tolerate it. But I think what happens is like all this other stuff, like it'll phase out because it's funny for the kids for a hot minute. And then everybody's like, well, what does it mean? And they're like, I don't actually know. And I was like, yeah, well, that's pretty dumb then. You know, like people just be like, that's
Think of
dumb.
somebody's height.
LaMelo Ball.
I thought it was in a rap song.
It was, but it's referencing LaMelo Ball. They asked him how tall he was or some shit like that. Or they said he was one height in the interview, but then he said, I'm actually 6'7". Yeah. And then it was on Twitter, and then it just went nuts.
Yeah, kids are dumb.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. All right, Brado, big thank you. We appreciate it. Hopefully the Raiders get another one tonight against the cheating bastards down there at Mater Dei High School. Now, if you're a fan of the show and you're from like a Mater Dei guy, like we appreciate you listening. But we're going to back our Raiders. So anyways, it's time for some final thoughts brought to you by Hopf Outdoor Power. We are winding down mowing season 2025, but that doesn't mean Hopf Outdoor Power has stopped being the best provider in the tri-state area in Cub Cadet mowers. Right now is the end of season sale on Cub Cadets. Check out Hopf Outdoor Power's Facebook page for the deals they have on Cub Cadets, where those prices are some of the lowest of the year. Listen, the mowing season may be slowing down to cooler weather, but the deals at Hopf Outdoor Power are just heating up. All right, Brother Dave, what do you got?
I'm afraid I ain't got much today.
Hey, I know one thing you got. Hives.
Yeah,
And flies.
T's and P's again to Courtney Drew's family. It's a bad deal. Weighing heavy on a lot of minds. So, but other than that, I can't think of anything except trying to not itch these hives I've got all over. So,
yeah, understood. Big fella.
Yeah, same thing here, man. I've been wearing this bracelet on my arm, since we went to actually before the benefit, whenever some friends of ours down at Woods contacted us about trying to help sell them. So I've had this one on pretty much for a long time, so much so that I've got one hellacious tan line from it, but I just haven't. I don't know when I'm going to take it off. I'm going to wear it for a while, I think, just as a reminder that something that she had said earlier in her fight was, "Don't let the bad days win," and I think that that really, is pretty impactful for a lot of people in a lot of different applications, not only in your, if you're fighting cancer or you've got a mental health battle, or you wake up one day and you've got a mean case of the fuckets. You know what I mean? Like, it's just don't let the bad days win. And I think, the first time Courtney, we were at, she had messaged me personally and she said, I don't know who you are and I don't think I've ever met you, but when I see you, I feel like I want to give you a really big hug. And I didn't really get to see her much until that we went to the benefit. And she was having a good day that day, and she did give me a big hug. And, yeah, that lady, she was a badass, man. Pancreatic cancer is not anything. It's usually an ultimate death sentence. And for her to make it as long as she made it, that's just a pure statement of, her will and, and everything like that. So, anyway, Rusty, love you, brother. Like Casey said at the beginning of the show, if you need anything, you know where we're at. You got my number, and I'll see you around for sure. But for everybody else listening out there, keep your stick on the ice, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
Big thank you to the Gaslight, Lights by Logan, Dubois County Tire and Supply, Merkley and Sons, and Hopf Outdoor Power for their support. We appreciate it, and I just want to echo the sentiment. And this is from Courtney's obituary, and just and I never knew that Courtney was in the Coast Guard when I had met her there at the sheriff's department. But Rusty shared, I wish there was a way I could share Courtney's journey with the whole world, so more people could draw strength from her story. The example of strength, courage, and the don't quit attitude she left behind for our kids is nothing short of amazing. We will be okay because Courtney told us we will be okay. To go from, I think it was about March of 2024, and fight that battle for as long as she did. And I know, from Rusty, and Courtney would post and share, the trials and the things like that. Not only did, Courtney battle this, but she also tried to help others. I mean, those trials that go on for these things are about trying to find a cure and trying to find something that would work. And I think she did a couple of them. So each time, got booted out of one, they worked to get back into another one. And, we had Rusty, and Courtney's daughter was on our soccer team this year. And to see, Courtney make a lot of soccer games and to do that stuff. And, their daughter there, she's such a sweetheart and a cutie. And, you just heartfelt prayers and, obviously her story of one of, perseverance and the fight was unbelievable. So hug your loved ones a little tighter. Look to get involved where you can. Support and do things where you can. And, you never know what somebody else is battling with.
Amen.
Rusty has carried on this. And this is another thing, too. Rusty as a caretaker and helping do that and take care of those kids, brother. I mean, that's a fucking hell of a job. And never hang your head about that because you did everything you could to continue keeping the household going while she was doing her battle. And those people that helped, I think our buddy Mark over there with Celebration Ice, I think they did some stuff to help with too, because Mark's wife obviously battling breast cancer, and it's unfortunate, and it's a somber reminder that something like this can happen. So enjoy who you're with, and until next time,
Dutchman out.
We'll see you.